Hi, this is Lila and I'm going to help you troubleshoot your AIRTEX gun. So when you have clogs, you want to make sure that your cup is clean. So you're going to clean with the deep cleanser. And if you continue to find a clog inside of your gun, then you want to open up and we want to clean it thoroughly. So while doing this, you're going to take the needle part, the bullet part of your airbrush gun off of the gun. And you're going to take your needle out and you're going to make sure that it's clean. So you can spray alcohol or you can spray deep cleanser and wipe down the needle of your airbrush gun. And you're going to see that color and residue remains on that needle. Sometimes we have clogs because the needle has gel on it, and this may be one of the reasons for your clogging. The gel does thicken over time, so if you don't clean the gun thoroughly, you're going to have clogs. You're going to have gel residue on the needle. You can replace the needle and the nut back onto the airbrush gun. But if it still continues to clog, there may be a deeper issue with your gun, or there might be bigger clogs. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your airbrush gun apart. You're going to take the valve off, the needle off. You're going to take the nozzle cap off. When you purchase your gun, it's going to come with a little wrench. And 90% of the time, if you have major clogs and it's not on the needle and you deep cleanse the cup of your airbrush gun, it's going to be inside of this nozzle. So what you're going to do above a table where it's not going to fall apart, you're going to take it apart. And you're going to be very careful when doing this. Okay. So within this nozzle may be your clogging issue. So you need to be super careful when taking this apart. Make sure it's over a table. Make sure that you don't drop it because it's so tiny. So inside of this nozzle, what you can do is you can very carefully take your needle and work out whatever clog may be inside of that needle. Make sure not to press too hard, because if you do, you might damage the opening of this nozzle, which can create defect into your airbrush gun, which may allow bad pattern spraying. So we want to make sure that you're super careful with this part right here. You can grab dilution, you can grab acetone, or you can grab your deep cleanser and work out whatever clogging there may be inside. So once this is all finished and all clean, we want to put it back super carefully. Make sure you don't drop it. Okay. So once you're done cleaning the nozzle of this gun, you're going to want to carefully put it back on until it's tight. And then you're going to carefully insert the needle inside the gun. So when you do this, make sure as not to jam it again, because you might damage the opening of this airbrush gun. So carefully slide the needle inside the gun until it hits the end, but not too tough. Then you're going to put this valve back on, tighten it, because if this isn't tightened, it can create bad pattern spraying with the gun. And then this bullet. Attach the top of the gun, tighten, Test your gun, make sure you got the clog out. Again, with our 4x4, press up against the gun, push down for air, pull back, and gently rock it back and forth, and then spray out. And that should cover your clogs. So when cleaning your gun, make sure you use the deep cleanser from AIRTEX. Try not to use water because, again, this product is made out of gel. So we clean gel with acetone or we clean it with a deep cleanser. So I would recommend staying with the deep cleanser to clean your gun. Please do not use water. Please do not use acetone. Also, when cleaning your gun, refrain from submerging it into acetone because that can damage the rubber washers in your gun. When handling your gun, make sure that you're super careful with the needle. If you damage or drop your needle, it can damage the spray pattern of your gun. This needle's super fragile. The tip of your needle can bend. So make sure you handle it very carefully, and when pushing it back into the gun, you also do it very carefully and with a soft hand.